Throughout history, great leaders have emerged, leaving indelible marks on their nations and the world. From the battlefield strategies of Napoleon Bonaparte to the philosophical insights of Sun Tzu, from Winston Churchill rallying nations to Adam Smith shaping the economic systems we live by today, these figures have transcended their eras to define leadership and influence. But what if we told you that Donald J. Trump, the 45th President of the United States, shares parallels with these titans of history? Born into wealth, Trump expanded his family's real estate business into a global brand, spanning hotels, golf courses, and entertainment ventures. As president, he implemented sweeping tax reforms, brokered historic Middle East peace agreements through the Abraham Accords, and led the United States through a period of significant economic growth before the COVID-19 pandemic. Could Trump himself be one of the greatest and most influential leaders of our time? A philosopher in his own right, perhaps unknowingly so? Let's explore this question. Take Napoleon Bonaparte, for example. Known for his ambition and strategic genius, Napoleon restructured France's legal system with the Napoleonic Code, which continues to influence legal systems worldwide. His military campaigns transformed Europe, reshaping borders and inspiring both admiration and fear. Similarly, Donald Trump reshaped the U.S. political landscape, particularly through tax reform and deregulation policies during his presidency. Under his administration, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017 significantly overhauled the tax system, fostering economic growth and boosting corporate investments. Napoleon once said, "Great ambition is the passion of a great character. Those endowed with it may perform very good or very bad acts. All depends on the principles which direct them." Donald Trump, in his book, The Art of the Deal, echoed a similar sentiment. You have to think anyway, so why not think big? An empirical example of Trump's big thinking can be seen in his ambitious efforts to initiate peace talks with North Korea, a move that no sitting U.S. president had attempted before. By stepping into North Korean territory during a 2019 meeting with Kim Jong-un, Trump demonstrated a boldness that Napoleon himself might have admired. However, Trump's approach to North Korea, a historically isolated and militaristic state, also underscores his comparatively empathetic leadership style. Where Napoleon often pursued domination over adversaries such as the coalition forces, Trump sought dialogue and de-escalation with a nation often seen as a rogue actor. While Napoleon's strategies leaned on conquest, Trump's efforts to forge diplomatic ties, despite their controversy, reflect a desire for resolution over war. Would Napoleon have approved of Trump's actions? Perhaps, as a strategist, he might have seen the merit in Trump's unconventional approach to neutralizing an adversary without firing a single shot. Winston Churchill, during Britain's darkest hours, galvanized a nation to stand firm against tyranny. His leadership during World War not only saved Britain, but inspired global resistance to oppression. Churchill's resolve and ability to unify allies were critical in shaping the modern world order. Similarly, Donald Trump's leadership inspired a significant portion of the American electorate to resist what they viewed as government overreach or suppression of national identity. His bold rhetoric, such as his declaration in 2017, "From this day forward, it's going to be only America first. America first," resonated with those who felt left behind by globalization, sparking movements to prioritize national sovereignty. Churchill faced a world on the brink of collapse during World War II, forging alliances and navigating complex diplomacy to defeat Axis powers. Today, some question whether the world is on the brink of World War III, with rising tensions between global superpowers. Could Trump's approach to diplomacy, highlighted by his direct negotiations with adversarial nations like North Korea, position him as a leader equipped to handle such crises? Churchill's leadership helped unite nations against oppression. Trump's leadership, though polarizing, has undeniably mobilized millions to advocate for their vision of freedom and sovereignty. But does Trump's style of leadership align with the nuanced diplomacy required to prevent global conflict, or does it risk escalating tensions? The parallels invite us to reflect on whether Trump's legacy will mirror Churchill's in resisting oppression or diverge in unforeseen ways. Adam Smith, the father of modern economics, revolutionized the way we understand markets with The Wealth of Nations. His idea of the invisible hand laid the foundation for free market capitalism. Smith's principles remain pivotal in global economic policy. Donald Trump, as a businessman and president, applied these principles by championing deregulation and tax cuts, spurring job growth and record-high stock market performance during his tenure. Trump reflected Smith's pragmatic ethos when he said, "The point is that you can't be too greedy." While Smith theorized about the invisible hand guiding economies, Trump's actions in office demonstrated his belief in self-interest as a driver of prosperity. The question remains, is Trump a modern-day philosopher, a champion of nationalism and ambition, or a reflection of something entirely different? The answer, as always, lies in the eye of the beholder. What's your verdict? Share your thoughts in the comments below and make sure to subscribe for more amazing videos.